Let's go.
Hello Animorphs fans and welcome back to the Animorphs Reviews YouTube channel. And I'm back with Raptor and we're going to watch The Leader. What do you think to that, Raptor?
It's gonna be exciting. So what are they leading? Who are they leading? Why are they leading? These are all the important questions of our time when it comes to the Animorphs TV series.
Yes, Leader. Oh no, I'm supposed to put that in the context of other words, aren't I? Shit, I forgot how jokes work. Anyway, the typical rules apply. So let's just, I'm drinking lager again, drinking in fingers. Inner monologue, 2 fingers. Stock noises, 1 finger. Cliches, 3 fingers. Joke, 2 fingers. Costume change, 2 fingers. Outdated tech, 3 fingers. Green screen, 3 fingers. Didn't we add another forfeit? Ow!
Oh man.
Cat just scratched my foot. Go away.
Jeez. Oh man.
Do we have another forfeit? Oh, we'll think of it when it comes along, I'm sure.
I thought we just like redefined like certain terms. It was like what we tried to redefine like what technically like qualifies as a joke. Whether it's
cliches. We added cliches, didn't we? It's like ear scratching had become an Animorphs exclusive cliche. So, yeah, so that's what
internal cliche, internal consistent running cliches as opposed to anything else.
And today's forfeit is, I think, going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to run into The Leader Part 2. My rationale for this is an episode called The Leader, and one of the skills that leaders require is communication, being able to communicate in difficult circumstances. And with that in mind, for each finger that I drink, a word is banned from my vocabulary, decided by Raptor. And if I say those words at any point, it's an immediate 3-finger forfeit and a subsequent extra finger added to every subsequent forfeit. The stakes are high, and the gravy is low.
I may or may not have reviewed some older videos to try to figure out words that you say consistently.
You've done your research, haven't you? So yeah, this could
we'll say a mild amount of research. Don't give me too much credit here.
This could turn into a bloodbath very, very quickly. I can imagine by the end of next episode, I'll be calling it quits. I'll be like, no, please, just stop.
Right, you'll be doing the whole episode in sign language because you won't be able to speak any words.
Okay, right then. So I'm ready for this challenge. Are you ready for the challenge?
Let's do it. I'm excited.
Lead the way into the episode. Let's go. Cockroach.
Cockroach. Just hanging out.
Do you know how a beetle finds its prey?
Do you?
It smells fear.
Firstly, is this cliche?
How could we? Wow. We could not start this off on a better note. What a terrible joke. Oh, I love it.
That's not a joke. That's not. How is that a joke? Right, we're going to that to the start of this.
How's it a joke? It's okay. It's not like. Okay, it's not a terrible joke. It's not like a punchline joke. But like the fact that we start off with like, how does a beetle find its prey? Through smells fear.
I'm not sure that's strictly true.
I don't know what beetles is he hanging around?
I don't know.
Do you know how a beetle finds its prey? It smells fear.
Don't most beetles eat wood? I feel like most beetles are
Mate,
actually
have you never seen the Mexican scaredy cat tree?
Right.
that thing's found all the time.
It's an alien show. You could literally come up with anything. You could like say that it's not like you could make like a little fake thing, and you could be like, "Do you know how the Mendesian scalpelbags finds its prey? Through fear." And we would totally buy it. But when you're just like
beetles,
a beetle,
mate, have you never heard of petrified wood?
Right, exactly.
Is that this is cliche though, isn't it?
No, I don't think it's. I don't know if it's a cliche. It's just really stupid.
The whole fallout of. Okay, we'll carry on.
A smaller insect is afraid because it knows it's weak.
Eugene Lipinski.
We're surely crossing.
Eugene Lipinski is chewing this scenery. I love it. He's chewing every second of it.
I've got the cliche alarm bells going off, but you're not sensing them.
Well, I gotta see where this
Senses that
goes.
fear and hunts it down.
Yeah, he's loving this, isn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell me, Gene. Agree with what I say, or you shall die, Gene.
Notice the
I'll
things
feed
on.
you to this beetle.
Notice the things on set as well. You've got one of those things that goes over mirrors in theatre rooms. You've got these electricity balls that you put your hand on, and the electricity waves contact your fingers. You've got the spinny thing at the front.
The plasma ball.
It's just they've stolen stuff from a science lab in a school or something.
They literally probably just went to either Spencer's Gift or Sharper Image and just bought what is the weirdest looking stuff that we can buy at a Sharper Image and or a Spencer's Gifts, and we will just buy that, and then that is what will be your technology.
Just give me all your sci-fi shit.
Exactly.
When they are afraid, they morph into something that makes them feel strong. Because in their own form, they are weak.
Which is technically not true.
I don't think Visor 3 knows how science works. I think that he's a military leader, and he should probably stick to being a crazy military leader instead of trying to wax philosophic about metamorphic life cycles.
Also, is he not forgetting that he's a Yeerk and he's using host bodies because his Yeerk body is weak?
It's a fair point.
So he's given all this fucking spiel, whereas he's the biggest culprit. Damn hypocrite. He's like Cassie. This is Cassie we're looking at here.
Well, this is, with that facial expression that you paused on.
Yes, sir.
Was also perfection.
The Andalite bandits must be captured.
Okay.
They will be, sir. With this.
With this.
Is that a smoke detector?
No, that's one of those security cameras, isn't it? You see them everywhere.
Oh, like what you talking about, like a ring? Like the things that people put it on their
No,
doors?
I've seen these things before. I've never actually investigated to find out what they are, but they're just these little things that you have on walls in official buildings and stuff.
So my parents had things that looked like that in their house that were like motion sensors for
yeah, that sort of thing.
When they were because it was like a security system or whatever. Like there was some low maintenance motion sensors, and they would blink or whatever when they would detect motion. It kind of looks like that. Is that kind of what you're talking about?
Yeah, that sort of thing. They've just stolen that from the freaking office.
I'm redoing my house and I have a spare one of these. Let's just let's paint it black.
But what?
Say that it's.
Yeah, what is going on in this room? What's that behind him? It looks like an old disused shelf unit with glass features on it.
The thing on his
shoulder.
The thing, which shoulder? His right or his left shoulder?
Well, there's nothing on one of his shoulders. There's just a wall.
Right.
But the one
I didn't know if you were talking about the door, because we had a big conversation.
We've done the door. The door's been done. We've talked about the fucking door, right? Door's out. We're done. We're done.
No more doors, please.
Done. We're talking about the other thing now.
Okay.
And we're also talking about how the more pens a scientist has in his front pocket, the more intelligent he is.
Especially when he organizes them by color.
Yes.
It's like, I've got to have the green, and then the blue, and then the red, and then the yellow. That's the only way that it's appropriate.
He's gone for the pride colours.
Very inclusive of him. Good job.
Very inclusive, Mr. Yeerk
very
scientist.
inclusive. Yeah, Yeerk scientist Gene.
We've only gone 52 seconds in, and we've had too much.
But it's already so much of a banger.
Too much fun.
It will detect morphing energy.
Morphing
no
energy.
Matter how big or how small the morph. The Andalites won't be able to escape their fear any longer.
What? What is this?
New sensor will be their.
He's got to tie it back into his monologue. See, that's what's important.
The very thing they count on to triumph will be their greatest weakness.
It almost looks green.
The weakness. Uh-oh, is it forcing him to demorph?
Uh-oh, it flashes.
My superiors are waiting for...
Why are his eyes... What is going on here?
I think he's forcing him to demorph, right? Isn't that what it's the implication potentially is?
More curious why his eyes are glowing red, as if he's the son of Beelzebub.
because the Andalites have red eyes.
But they don't glow like that. What's going on?
How else is he supposed to be intimidating?
Got proper camera eye going on here.
for this world to fold. There
20
are other
years.
vessels waiting in the wings to take my place.
Oh shit.
Should I fail?
The introduction of other visitors.
No more failures. He just did a success. He did an success. Oh, look how
goodness, I
disappointed
love
he
it.
looks. Even the colours of his pens can't cheer him up after that. You still there?
Yeah, that's yes, I'm here. I am here. Wow, yeah. Can't even.
Install these
But it's
devices
he made it work.
He did,
Why is he
yes.
sad?
Vista 3 just can't. He can't deal with
in our
it.
most sensitive places.
Oh dear.
Sensitive.
Don't.
Sensitive
Oh
places.
shit.
Andalites have attacked before.
Is he gonna eat the bug?
They shall attack again.
Tell me he eats the bug.
This time, we'll be waiting,
I don't think he's going to.
ready for the hunt.
Now this is cliche, mate. I'm sorry, but this is.
Eat the bug. Eat the bug, you coward.
No,
oh,
I didn't do
boo.
anything with it.
Boo.
Come on, mate. There was so much cliche in that. So much cliche. It's at least deserving of one cliche forfeit,
Okay, fine. We'll do a cliche for
which
it.
is 3 fingers, and you have to ban 3 words from my lexicon.
Wait, 3 words? I thought I just had to ban 1 word for your
1 per finger.
1 word for the 1 word for forfeit.
I mean, you can let me off easy, or you can give it to me hard.
I don't know, my guy. After feel like we're in for a banger of an episode. You might not want to completely ban all words.
All right, go on then. We'll do it 1 per forfeit.
1 per
Although
forfeit.
I'm sure the fans will complain, but maybe we'll change it for
Okay.
next episode if they complain enough.
Maybe. All right, you ready?
I'm ready. My first.
Jazz.
Oh, what? Jazz.
You cannot say the word jazz anymore.
So I can't say that word. That I'll replace it with hippity hop.
Okay.
Okay, so I can't say that word anymore. Okay, right. Let's get on to the intro. Get ready to party hard.
I don't think it's time for the intro. I think we're gonna have a scene here. It looks like it's gonna open up on Jake. Maybe.
I bet you it's gonna jump straight into the intro here.
Hi, my name's Jake. I thought I knew who I was.
This doesn't count as
Oh,
in the
this is-
monologue, by the way.
Wait, this is new.
Yeah,
we
it's
get
the
a
new-
we get
it's-
a My Name Is Jake before the song plays, huh?
No, this is it. This is the new intro for the rest of the series.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
A kid who liked to do normal things. You know, go to school, play video games, hang out with my friends. But the other night, my whole life changed when my friends and I were given the power to
Oh,
morph.
speedy animals.
You know, change shapes, become animals. So now Marco, Cassie, Tobias, my cousin Rachel and I can become dogs, cats, tigers, hawks, anything. Pretty cool, right? Not when you're the only thing between a bunch of
Ah, that
mind-controlling
episode was so
alien
good.
yerks and the end of the world.
So much shit.
You can't tell
Like from,
anybody
like,
because you
2
never
or
know
3
who's a yerk and
episodes.
who's not. All I
Uh-oh.
know is
Now I'm an Animorph.
Now I'm an Animorph.
So-
Oh man.
Here's the big question. Which intro do you prefer?
I think oh, that's a toughie. I think I kind of prefer the original one with the song.
With the music?
I mean, they at least kept the song for this one. It's in the background, which is fine. It's nice.
I don't know, I quite like this one because it's very much in the spirit of the books where every book would start with basically this monologue and they've just worked it
It's
into
true.
the intro, so...
So here's my $1 million question. In subsequent episodes that are focused on different characters, do they do
No.
like different intro? See, then that's a missed opportunity.
Yeah, they
Because
should have
that's
done
what
that,
you should have
but-
done. Yeah.
But
You should have
this-
made different intros for every character, because then that would have been real. Then your statement would be absolutely true. That it's like, okay, yeah, that every episode we know who's the primary character because they do the "My Name Is" intro.
But there's one big flaw here, and I think
Hmm.
you'll be surprised to hear it. It's the TV show.
True.
So
you know, you always
you'll
it's
nev-
always the biggest caveat in any conversation we have
They'll-
about the show.
They'll
It's
bring you
the
up,
TV show.
and then they'll throw you right back down.
That's That's right. An emotional and psychological roller coaster, the Animorphs television show is.
A roller coaster of trauma and deceit.
True. Smells of beef and lies.
I do like the smell of beef. Not so much
That's
lies.
true.
I can
Yeah,
smell
like
lies
good-
from a mile off.
A good roasted beef.
Thinking
Oh,
that? Save it, Pops. I'm ready for action.
All right.
Marco's ready.
There you go.
Oh, this is good.
Give me it.
So I like these scenes in this episode.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Turkey hand.
Yeah.
You
And
got
a light.
the ladder in from the hall.
It's
Got
got
all the
morphing
best
energy.
crayons
Watch
in.
out.
You want to help your mom out with the Thanksgiving decorations?
Help your mum out.
Oh, are we gonna get Eva introductions?
Mate, you're spoiling it for the audience.
I'm just he's
Come
talking
on
about his
now.
mom for the first time since forever.
I hope he gets a better haircut when he finally does meet her.
She was really mad.
No, not that bad. Believe it or not, she thought it was pretty cute.
Note
That's
in the
a touch
monologue,
code.
by the way.
Yeah.
I know, not yet.
Double F.
It's got a touching scene too. Although, you know, these episodes generally start this way, where they have like really nice, kind of thoughtful openings.
Change isn't so bad.
Oh, jinxed it. Fuck. Right, 2 fingers, everyone. Drink your booze whilst I get my new banned word.
All right, you ready?
Ready?
You can no longer say bollocks.
Wait, can I say it now whilst we're clarifying the rules?
Yes, this will be your last chance to purge it from your system.
What if I
before it
say
can no longer be said.
Bullocks instead of bollocks?
I feel like that's the same word,
No,
but with a
bullock
different
is
English accent.
it's a bull.
A bowl of locks is it? Was it like a full of cheese? Isn't that what a lock is?
No.
Is locks cheese or is
No.
locks bread?
A bullock is a male cow. Did you not read those excellent farm books when you were like 2 years old? They were fucking brilliant.
Excellent fart.
Cow
no, I
goes
wasn't
moo,
knee-deep in
fucking-
agriculture. I know that I grew up in America, but I'm not always knee-deep in agriculture.
Right, just for further clarification, it's bollocks, isn't it?
Bollocks, yes.
What about bollock singular?
I feel like singular and plural are both deserving of.
Okay,
of
yeah,
accent.
yeah. I thought you'd say that. Okay, just clarification. Okay, so
That's
from
fair,
now on, I
that's
can't say that word. Okay,
Can't say it. Yeah.
so let's carry on.
Some things behind, but when you do, new things open up.
Aww.
Oh, Marco.
Okay, here we go.
Like camps with insane tetherball games.
Start up there.
By the way, I will say, just for clarification, if you happen to miss any times that I say any of these words, don't worry, because Medi will pick them up after the episode and tell us, and
Alrighty.
I'll fulfill the forfeit. It's like I'm counting on Medi.
They got your back. when
Oh,
it
they
comes
always
to
find
shitting.
find the missed forfeits. He's brilliant at that.
Hey,
Up and
remember
down,
those
Marco.
ladders
What are you
that
doing,
toss
dude?
I'm all over it, Dad.
Seriously,
Oh no!
the direction there was brilliant.
You're right.
That's milk. That is not paint, right?
Dad, sorry.
Oh, yeah, well,
Don't sweat it.
Well, let me fix that for you. That's better, Dad.
Aw, what a sweet scene.
Yeah, this
Marco's
is
like, oh,
a,
jeez. Do you know how much paint costs? No, what are you doing?
it is a good scene.
Okay,
Oh.
so apparently Jake's a drummer? Is that what this is
He's
implying?
a drummer who doesn't know what drums are. He just hits anything. It's got drumsticks without the drums.
There was a there was a kid like that I knew, that I was also kind of that kid who'd carry around drumsticks. Be like, yeah, I got this.
Drums are fun, but they're very loud.
Yeah, it's true. As a drummer, I can confirm that drums are a loud instrument to play.
You're a drummer?
I am.
Blimey. Do you do the whole skippity bap 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 dip bap 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 pow?
Yeah, absolutely. And the Do all of it. And the boom chack, definitely doing lots of boom chacks.
This is getting cringe now.
Only if you're dancing with it. If you're just making the sounds, then you're probably fine. But if you're doing any kind of dancing, then yes, there will be.
Mate, I can do a killer 4/4 beat.
Dag, yo.
Anyway, we're talking about being drummers when we all know who the real drummer is here.
Yes, Sean Ashmore. Where's Sean?
He's actually. I've moved him, by the way. So in future episodes of my show,
okay.
you'll see his head poking up behind the collection shelf. He's moved. He's been demoted.
Being remote, kind of creepy. He's gently peeking up over the shelf.
I just want to look at Jake's room here.
What you doing?
What you
No
doing,
smoking.
Sean?
Can't smoke.
Why
Can't
is he-
smoke in Jake's room.
Why has he got a no smoking sign in his room?
Hey, man.
Was that like
wall
fashion of the 90s?
Yeah, there was like a huge like push for it was like, oh, secondhand smoke is secondhand death. There was all kinds of
Secondhand smoke is secondhand cringe.
True.
Yeah. So Jake knows. I don't know what that thing. It looks like he's got 3 old violins at the back there as well.
Okay, yeah, 3 old violins.
What do you think they are?
Violins.
What are they? Those brown things at the back.
I don't know. I was originally thinking that they were some kind of skate, but since there's 3 of them, I have no idea.
They're shaped like
I think
violins without the necks.
I think that white thing is a bike helmet.
Nah, that's not a bike helmet.
You don't think it's a bike helmet?
It just looks like a lump of shit. It's got the French flag, it's got the Dutch flag, it's got the German flag, it's got the No, that's not Algiers. You've got the Polish flag. I don't know what that is.
So you're basically saying that it's trash because it's European, is what you're saying.
Wow.
'Cause I can get behind that.
Wow. Well, technically, we're not in the EU anymore, so that's cool. You can say whatever you want now.
Uh-oh, book time.
Been there,
Horse.
done that.
Wait, when did he
Been
morph
there,
a
done
horse?
that.
Wait, is this in a monologue? In the monologue, or is
No,
he just saying this?
he's actually saying this. He's talking to himself. When did he morph a horse?
Haven't been there. Don't want to do that.
Oh, discrimination. Come now.
Hater on the
No,
warthogs.
I got it.
Just
Shit.
imagine how effective a morph coral would be.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
Hey, I've written fan fiction where they morph plants.
That's fine. I mean, sometimes plants can do some crazy stuff.
In one of them, they have to go onto an Andalite ship, and this is after the war, so the Andalites are around Earth, and to refuel, they get some cut grass from Earth and take it up. So they somebody morphs grass, somebody else throws it in, and they get taken up to the ship, and because there's no animal life that the sensors pick up.
Right.
So yeah, I've had
Interesting.
fun with that plotline.
Very cool. They're doing, this episode's kind of starting off with some good kind of like world, whoa.
It's got weird direction going on.
Yes, I finished the installations.
Hello!
I was at the
What are
EGS
you
tower today. The
doing?
new Condrona is secure.
Oh, EGS tower.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Why did he give him a piece of paper?
I don't know.
Yes, I understand how important this is. We will
Here,
not
all right,
let
take it.
Visser 3 down. Everything
Wait.
will be ready for Visser 1's arrival.
Oh,
Exposition.
Okay, there we go. Ooh, what's that mask? He's got a crazy
Oh.
mask. Uh-oh.
See, I like that. I
There's
like
some good,
that.
Hey, so far this episode's got some kind of good direction in it. This is compelling Animorphs content.
Let's just forget the first and opening scene never happened, and we've done well.
Oh man. Oh, but I want to listen to Visser 3's Beetle model. Have I ever told you about the plankton? Plankton
Mate,
floats in the ocean.
I could listen to Eugene Lipinski talk about Beatles all day, mate.
True. I believe it.
Hang on a sec.
Yeah, this episode's been good if you just take out that opening scene. It's been really good.
Homer?
We're almost halfway through the episode. It's been good.
By the way, were those...
man,
Sorry, carry on.
the jump cuts, that I never suspect them, and they always seem to happen.
Yeah, that the director needs to, you know, direct. Were those stock noises early, by the way, with the dog barking outside the window?
Oh, yep, that's a good one.
So
I like that.
we almost missed that one. So, one finger, everyone. Drink, and I need another banned word.
All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Deer. D-E-A-R.
Deer. Oh, Christ. D-E-A-R. So I can say,
D-E-A-R.
oh, look, there's a deer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Correct. But if you were to say, yes, my dear, or hello, my dear, then you would be in trouble.
Well, thank God she's asleep.
Oh, mm-hmm. For small miracles, apparently.
But she might not be for the next episode. She is behind me. She's asleep on the sofa, so she might wake up. Okay, so from now on, I cannot say that word.
Mm-hmm.
And just for anyone who's watching, there's the list so far. They can see it on the screen. Now I'll move it back. Okay, so 3 words banned so far. Let's carry on.
Uh-oh. Hey, buddy!
That was a quick morph.
Oh, was he hiding his hand because it was morphed?
No, I know what he's done.
Oh, there we go.
You remember that piece
Nice.
of paper that was just so happened to be on the floor that Tom just so happened to pick up, who just so happened to give it straight into Homer's mouth,
Oh, man.
and just so happened to leave it with Homer.
Oh, I would love to see the. It's so weird. Is it supposed to be cheese? Wait.
Yeah, that's what this whole plot line revolves around, Raptor. Cheese.
Wait a second. If it's supposed to be cheese, why did Tom have a piece of cheese on his floor from who knows how long?
It's not cheese.
But like,
Your
somebody just randomly gave him a piece
cheese.
of paper. What is this?
I don't know.
Why is it on Tom's floor?
The episode's suddenly taken a turn for the worse.
He's an animal.
Gets back
See,
on track.
Tom is the real animal. That's what I'm saying here.
Tom's ridiculous.
Tom is the real animal.
He's ridiculous. Right, Marco's covered in paint. They haven't done the wall at all. They've just painted themselves. So let's see.
Yeah, and apparently did some kind of like weird ritualistic handprints on the wall, because it's like there's definitely like finger marks of somebody going down the wall with paint hands.
You know what these Latinos are like.
Oh jeez.
Oh shit, I'm cancelled.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Come on, let's see what Marco's
Yeah,
up to.
let's move
Jake's
on.
gonna call him. Let's get Jake gonna call him
a
on.
good look for you.
Covered in white?
Work in progress. Yeah.
I'm waiting for a joke.
So what's up? I'm assuming you didn't come to help. I got some big news. You ran into Buffy the Vampire Slayer at the mall, and she wouldn't give you her number because she was saving herself for this smart, charming, handsome, modest dude named Marco.
Wow. It's almost like you were there.
Yeah,
Very
that's-
good. What a good joke. That was a good joke.
This episode is trying to do well, and at points it's succeeding.
I like it. I like it.
Right, so that's 2
Right.
fingers. Drink, everyone.
Right.
Especially O'Turler, you drink 1,000 mini fingers, which adds up to 2.
1,000 mini fingers. Oh man, that's good. All right. You ready for your next word?
Mm-hmm.
You can no longer say what.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Gotta raise the stakes somehow.
Oh, that is really raising the stakes. Because the others, you know, I haven't got that much problem with. I've just got to be careful with this one. I've got to actually think about I'm saying all the time. Oh no. Things you've got to be on the ball here, haven't you? You've got to.
And you know.
I'll have to watch everything I say. Fuck, it's such a common word. It's such a common word. Okay, let's carry on now.
Yes. Very good job with your
So
enunciating.
really, what's going on?
I just found out the
Serious
Yanks have a
face.
second Kandrona. They're keeping it at the EGS tower.
Oh
The
shit.
EGS tower. The one from the
That's what
future
he
that
just said.
Elmo guy.
The Ellimist.
Yeah, that guy. That he showed us.
The Elmo guy.
Wait. The Elmo guy.
The Elmo guy.
Is that a joke?
I kind of think it's a joke.
You think it is?
I think it's kind of a joke, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so joke is 2 fingers. My next word is... I almost
Hang.
said the word I wasn't meant to say. What?
Yeah, buddy. The next word is hang. H-A-N-G. Hang.
Hang? So when I say on, for example.
So you would maybe need to say something like, just a minute, or wait a second. Or, huh?
I'm gonna die. I will say one thing. You've already missed. I accidentally said one of the words. But you didn't catch
you know what?
it. But
That's
you didn't
between
catch
you.
it.
That's between you and the good Lord, okay?
Yeah, but you know what Medi's gonna do when he watches this video? He's gonna point out and say, "Where was the forfeit?" Fine,
Exactly.
Medi,
So
do
then
that.
we'll have to start the next one with a beautiful round, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Right,
okay.
let's carry on.
Listen, we can sneak into the tower and destroy the Kandrona before the Yeerks even get a chance to use it.
Okay. Sound
Tell me
plan.
now.
What?
Oh. This gets them where it really hurts. They need the Kandrona to live.
Forget it.
Weren't
Jake.
you just
This is too
complaining
big,
about
man.
this? Too big.
This is no more dangerous than anything else we've had to do.
Yeah.
True!
Yeah, well, I'm tired of it. I'm sick of risking my neck for the whole world.
Marco, we have to.
The problem with this is that we're 14 episodes in. I remember mentioning this when I first watched this show. But in the book series, it's book 5 where he has this plot line. And it's still early in the series. And the books before, he was very much like this. In the TV series, he's been well up for it.
Yes.
And then suddenly, he's like, I don't know if I want to be doing this anymore.
Well, even in the last episode that we watched, where they went to where Rachel had the amnesia, right? Like, he was complaining that they didn't do anything. Like, everybody was complaining that they didn't do anything of consequence, right? Or that they felt like they had been doing big things.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, wait, what actual things have they done? Like, they haven't really done anything. And I feel like this kind of continues that trend of it's just like, I agree with you 100%. Like, that Marco's doubt works in the first 5 books because he doesn't know that his mom is alive.
Yeah.
And he's constantly at odds with, I am the one who is supporting my family because my dad's depressed beyond all get out. And so if I'm not doing it, then he goes further down into depression. So it all makes sense. But, like, at this point in the show, his dad is already back on the wagon.
Yeah.
Right? Like, his dad got the job at the telescope and was doing telescope work in the episode with the bro hour.
The alien one.
Right, yeah, where it was just the 3 guys and
Yeah.
Cassie and Rachel were camping. I don't know. I don't really remember what they were doing.
So
But they were doing something else.
This episode is already wrong. No matter how good the episode turns out to be, it's misplaced.
Yeah, and I
It's
think that
jarring.
just kind of continues to be the problem with the show is that what is there doesn't seem to be consistency between one episode and another about where the characters are at emotionally, which is one of the better strengths of the book series.
And you've got to remember that Rachel doesn't have a character in this series.
Yeah, well,
She doesn't.
Very few people have characters.
Yeah, it's very watered down. All right,
Yes.
let's see.
All right.
Happens here.
There you go. Way
I
to go.
almost said it.
Why? Why, Jake? We're kids, man. We're supposed to have fun, to goof off. I want to go back to the way it was, to normal problems like zits. I want zits. Well, not really, but you know.
Is that a
Yeah,
joke?
you know.
Is that a joke?
I think it was
It was
attempting to be a joke.
It was attempting, yeah, which counts.
It was attempting. Oh, it counts, huh?
Well, yeah, an attempted joke it counts as, and it's a joke. So if I came up to you and said, "What do you?" Oh shit!
Please do explain.
Do you get if you cross a carrot with a saucepan?
Mm-hmm. What do you get when you cross a carrot with a saucepan?
An orange pan.
Okay.
So that was a crap joke, but it was still an attempt at a joke.
I felt like it was more of a statement than a joke.
Oh, come now. Right.
Okay.
I owe
give it a
I owe a 3-finger forfeit, and I add an extra finger to every subsequent forfeit because I said the forbidden word.
True.
And we need to add another. We need to add another to the list.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Twat.
That is a common one in my lexicon.
It's true.
The list is
regular favorite.
The list is. This is going to be quite telling to me of how you see me. How you see my personality, just summation of a bunch of words. I almost said it. I said the first 2 letters.
You're like that character from Kung Pao.
Let's carry on.
But we can't go back.
I'm having fun.
Maybe not.
We can.
But I can't risk taking any more away from my dad.
Yeah, see, it just doesn't make any sense.
I want to show you something.
Oh, ooh.
Cripes.
I'll show you yours if you show me mine.
Don't be rude, Raptor. Rude.
It's almost been 2 years.
Aww.
And things are finally starting to feel okay. My dad's doing well.
He doesn't look 2 years younger.
And I'm all my dad has now.
Sad piano music.
Mm-hmm. It's the only way to know that it's a sad scene.
You know, it's funny the things we remember.
Oh, and he snuffled.
Before she went out in her boat, she used to tell me the first half of a riddle. She said it was so I'd know she'd come back because she had to finish a joke.
Speaking of jokes.
Man, Boris killing it.
He is a good actor.
Boris killing it in this scene. I'm feeling feelings.
He is genuine. I'm being completely genuine here. He is a good actor. There's one clip that was actually an add-on to the series where he nailed it.
Yeah.
He is good, and now he's a fitness instructor. Guy's got talent.
True.
I miss her, Jake.
I know. I want things back the way they were too.
Like with Tom.
Tom back.
Boom! We got him.
But that's not gonna happen unless we keep fighting.
Way to go. Man, way to go, show.
This episode started well. Let's see how it...
10 minutes. Yeah, we've seen shows go off the rails in the last 10 minutes before.
Yeah, we have.
So
We have.
Experience would dictate that perhaps it doesn't stick the landing.
Like,
But this is a two-parter, so it doesn't necessarily need to stick the landing.
For instance, here, Jake is creeping around outside of the fence when it turns out he's got a strange ability given to him by some weird alien race that allows him to move around unencumbered. What's it called?
And if
I
think it's called shaping, glurbing, maybe.
Glurby.
Where's his friends? I feel like I hope that everybody else is with him and he's not deciding to do this alone, because that seems like not a good leadership capability.
We'll see if he does it alone. We'll see. The music tells us no.
Creeptastic.
Rachel.
I can't
Okay.
believe Marco's not here. Don't be.
Wait.
Oh.
So he looks at the bushes and whispers Rachel when Rachel is at another part of the fence?
Yeah, how are they talking to each other?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. But let's find out. Because maybe they'll explain.
Or maybe he thought that...
He had to make a choice.
Maybe he thought that the rustling was Rachel.
Maybe.
And that he was asking Rachel. And then now we're looking at them on the other side of whatever compound they're at.
I bet we won't get a conclusion to our concerns.
It wasn't easy for him.
Well, with Tobias and Axe laying low, this is gonna be tough.
Why are Tobias and Axe laying low?
Yeah, what is this? Oh, fuck.
Wait a second. Because was... The last episode wasn't the episode with the Andalite lasso. That was 2 episodes ago.
Mate,
right?
you're missing all these forfeits that I'm building up here.
Well, you're not missing them, which is the important part. You should be, you are keeping track, so that way when things happen, you will be drinking the appropriate
I
amount.
thought you'd be catching me out. Right. Yeah, I did one just then, so that's 3 fingers plus an extra finger for each. So I have to add 2 fingers to. Oh, this is gonna get fucking messy, isn't it?
All right, and your word that you're getting rid of is pull-ups.
Nah. It's only when there's a forfeit. So I've just drunk because I broke the law.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, I didn't break the law.
You violated the terms
of service
of the forfeit. The terms of service.
Sorry,
yeah,
YouTube.
You clicked the little check mark and said that you read the end user license agreement. When you clearly did not.
Bother and drat. Okay, so I'm lost now. So Rachel is somewhere and Jake is somewhere else, thinking that Rachel is where he is. And
correct.
Tobias and Axe are dead. Tobias is still dead. He's been dead for a while now.
Yeah, he's the ultimate form of lying low is that he's still maybe dead.
What they mean by lying low is we couldn't afford the actors for this particular episode. Oh, fuck, I did it again.
There's his voice! Or they couldn't afford the bird. Maybe they couldn't afford the bird.
I did it again.
Boom, you said
it's that one word that's tripped me up every time. Fuck! Right, 3 fingers. Shit. And add 3 fingers to every subsequent forfeit. Shit. Just carry on before I land myself in any more trouble.
At least there's some clue that we know about the new Kandrona. It's taking him so long. He probably got smart and went home.
What?
Sorry, I just.
Jake abandons you guys.
I actually wish he was.
They've done a really crap job here.
Yeah.
Leader Jake has tossed up this mission and they haven't even started. They've lost each other already.
You know, if they had morphed, then they could be using thought speak to maintain communications.
Exactly.
Because it's a very effective way to communicate over great distances. Or so a book series would tell us.
You see, Raptor, I think what will... You realise there, I bleeped the word and then said it after the bleep. Fucking hell.
It's too good.
Can we
the
take
best
that?
laid traps.
It's just that one word. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, let me try that again without tripping over the forfeits?
Rewind. Try again. We're gonna get there. It's gonna be great.
I don't even remember I was saying.
You were talking about the plan that is going on where Jake as the leader is not communicating with his teammates, and his teammates are feeling like Jake just straight up abandoned them in the middle of this mission.
So the episode got off to a good start. Well, no, it got off to a crap start. But after the intro, it was good. Now is when it takes a severe downturn. This is where it begins. Right, 3 fingers, add 4 fingers to every subsequent forfeit.
I feel like it's not bad what they're doing, right? What they're trying to like have stakes. They're trying to do tension. There's stuff that is happening, and there is conflict that is happening within the story to try to make it an interesting story. The problem is like what we were just saying a minute ago. None of this is earned. So the problem is that we're experiencing these conversations with no prior connection. So we're like, what? Why is this a thing?
Yeah,
when did this become a thing?
We don't know.
So it's confusing. It's good. It's actually good writing, and it's actually good acting. But because in the context of the greater series, it just is nonsensical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would respond, but I feel that doing so would incur negative consequences for my liver. Let's carry on, shall we?
It's here.
Fair. Okay, there
he is.
He was like right around the corner.
Security.
Yeah, with that negative drama. There was a bleep in there. With this negative drama. this, yeah. The whole whisper thing, was that necessary?
I don't know. It's
my guess.
It's hard to say.
Did I hear someone say they miss Marco? Glad to have you back. I know.
Joke.
But after this, I'm out. I swore off York fighting as a New Year's resolution.
See,
this is so misplaced. This is so misplaced.
Well, here's this. It's not a joke, but I will say it's a cliche. Do you know why? Because it's my one last thing, and then I'm out. That's a cliche.
Nah, that's not a cliche.
It's totally a cliche.
Bollocks.
To be like, oh, I'm gonna do one more thing and then I'm done. It's 100% a cliche.
I said the B word.
You said bollocks. Bollocks. Bollock.
Oh my god, I am failing miserably at this task. I've got to add 5 fingers to every forfeit now. I'm gonna be dead.
Yeah. Do you have someone who could pump your stomach in the case that you go into liver failure?
Pebble might. But she's asleep.
I don't know. She's sleeping. She's sleeping on the couch.
Right. 3 fingers. It's not a cliche.
Okay.
I don't know where you've got that idea from, but either way, I'm drinking 3 fingers, so you got your reward regardless. And yeah, do you want to press play while I drink?
Sure, absolutely. I'd love to see it.
It's nowhere near New Year's.
Just say it, Rachel. You miss me already.
In your dreams.
Glad that fence isn't electrified.
That would be funny.
I feel like it should be.
No, really?
Well, okay.
One of those fences would be electrified. That would be probably illegal.
What fences would be electrified?
The big. Eh? Are you trying to trap me in some sort of?
You already said it. You said what? The fences would be electrified?
I didn't. No, I didn't say. I didn't say that word. You're lying.
Okay.
You're a liar.
Okay.
Stop lying about me.
You see, so here's why I can't win the situation, is because you criticize me for not calling you out when you say the words. But then when I do call you out, you say that you didn't say the words.
Every time I've said it, I've made a noise. I didn't make a noise, so I didn't say it. I might have said something similar to it, but I didn't say it.
Okay.
Right, that's it. Fight, me and you. 6 o'clock on the playground. Bit of fisticuffs.
My dad will beat up your dad, okay?
My mum will beat up your dog.
Probably. Got small dogs.
I've got a small mum.
You got... Okay.
Let's just carry on. Go.
Right, yeah. You and your small mom can continue.
Right.
Dramatic sneaking through the halls.
There's a problem here.
Now there's a problem? There wasn't a problem before?
Well, yeah, there was a problem before, but now there's more of a problem.
There's no morphing energy. How are the Yeerks going to be able to find them when they haven't had morphing energy expelled?
Do you know the problem here, Raptor? Can you not see it on the screen?
The fire, the door that they're walking through.
The fire extinguisher is out of date.
Oh, wow!
That
I wear
is a
glasses,
health
but I'm
hazard.
amazed. I'm amazed that you can see any date on how blurry that thing is.
I can tell just by looking at it, mate. That shade of red is out of date.
Dangerous. These Yeerks living on the edge of safety.
And also,
we already know
they're not.
We already know that
morphing.
they're terrible at guardrails, so they already have a lot of health code violations for not having proper railing systems. Think about how many people fell in the Yeerk pool.
It's ridiculous.
It's a crime. It's a sham.
Ridiculous.
I'm surprised that more controllers aren't suing for inhospitable work environments.
I ought to sue you for defamation. I don't know why that's relevant. We'll just carry on.
Objection.
I think that was a little too easy.
Overruled.
Oh, man. You know the words.
In the books, they would be flies. Or something of that nature.
Or cockroaches, or mice.
Something that isn't them.
Right. They'd be fleas on the back of a person, right? Walking, they'd be fleas, and they'd be on the back of somebody's neck walking in. There's 1,000,010 different things that they could be doing right now.
But they certainly would not be doing this in the books at all. But this is the TV show, so.
Right. At the very least, they would be in Battle Morph. At the very least.
No, at the very least, there'd be flies.
Well, I mean, that's like an intelligent
decision. Do you want to fight?
They'd be doing something sneaky. No, I'm agreeing with you. Why would I want to fight when I'm agreeing with you?
Do you want a fucking fight? Because I'll fucking have ya.
Oh, no, bruv.
In it.
In it.
Bottle of water.
Yeah.
I'll have a fighting bottle of water, you mate.
Yeah, bottle of water. That's right.
Be the place. There would have been some sort of security. We should be listening.
Yeah, they had the Gleet biofilters already.
For that.
Uh-oh. That's right. Glowy red light is always the indicator of Kandrona.
It's almost cliche. It's not, but it's almost. Now they're slow-mo. Danger, danger. High voltage.
Let's walk through this door as people.
The same sound we heard coming from the tower when we were with the Elemist.
There could be anything in there.
Won't hurt to look.
There could be a Sasquatch in there.
Wait a second. So they're trying to do the plot of Book 7. Oh, weird. This is wild.
Yeah, the TV show has taken somewhat of an unorthodox turn. By the way, yes, I said somewhat. That's actually a singular word.
It is.
So
somewhat is a different word.
It doesn't count. Fuck you, Medi. you little bastard. I knew you'd.
Okay, I was gonna say what insult are we gonna use? All right, here we go. Morphing time. Morphing energy.
Denim time.
I don't remember volunteering for scouting duty.
Oh, come on, Marco.
Wait. How do you tell the difference between a horse and a fish?
Uh-oh, here's a joke.
What?
Joke incoming.
When we get back.
Oh,
I remember this.
It's a callback.
Awful.
It's a callback.
No.
Okay, so we don't get to count that as a joke until we hear the punchline, which I'm assuming will happen in the end of the episode.
I'm not going to say anything.
Come on, let's get smart.
Because I know what happens.
Good catch. Uh-oh, morphing energy. Bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop.
Oh, bother.
Just don't morph a bug.
Stock noises?
Since he morphed a lizard. Creature vision!
Lizard pooch.
There we go. Through the grate. Again, maybe they should morph something else as well. They can't, because morphing energy has been detected. Remember, no matter how big or how small.
Shit. I've got to say, I'm very thankful that there haven't actually been many forfeits this episode.
Yeah? Do you see what I mean?
No costume changes, no green screen,
True.
No stock noises, yet.
Uh-oh. There might have been a costume change. Marco had to change out of his paint clothes to come on the mission. Because Marco was in a different shirt that was covered in paint.
Fuck, you're right. Why did I bring that shit up?
I'd just thought of it. I was like, oh man. Just like a whole beginning part of this episode. Because the episode was drawing us in with its fantastic narrative structure. Okay, we were lost in the moment of the show.
Ever floats your boat, mate. Even though that word is its own word, so I can't actually say it.
Yeah, whatever is a separate word. Yeah,
so whatever floats your boat, mate. 2 fingers. Next banned word, please.
Ready? Pull-ups.
I'm not going to say that.
I don't know.
That's an infrequent word.
Maybe.
You said you've got 10 lined up. So we've got 7 so far. Okay. You realise that you're going to have to do more for next episode.
I do, yes.
Oh. Do you know... I've just realised.
What have you just realized?
Costume change, 2 fingers. +5. Fuck.
Isn't that like a whole drink?
Nearly.
7 fingers is pretty much a whole drink.
Nearly.
Right?
Every forfeit is nearly a pint now.
See, aren't you glad that we're only doing 1 forfeit per 1 word per instead of multiple words per?
It doesn't matter because it's 1 single word that's done this to me. And it's the W word. It's that one.
Imagine if I had to pick more words. There'd be more opportunities.
You could have picked I. You could have picked and. You could have picked a.
Oh, I'm not a masochist, please.
You say that.
What is just frequent enough, but also not frequent too much, and also one that is used in response. So it's a multi-layer. It's a well-reasoned word.
Wheelbarrow. Right, I'm going to drink the rest of these 5 fingers while we continue to watch.
I think that's a great idea.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait. How do you tell the difference between a horse and a fish?
Oh,
What?
we've seen this.
Oh, we skip forward. We skip back. Morphing tech, yeah, we saw that. Uh-oh. So here we go.
Excellent.
The morph detector! Where are the guards? Oh, was that a Hork-Bajir?
Nope. Mate, the Hork-Bajir died in episode 12.
Wasn't that a Hork-Bajir sound? I thought that was the sound that the Hork-Bajir made.
Nope, they're gone. Dead. Jara died. Never to be seen again.
So sad.
In this series, anyway.
Kendrona! Oh, uh-oh. No!
I thought the Kendrona was like their sun. Suns are hot. Extreme heat can feel cold to the touch.
Why do you touch it?
What's that?
Uh-oh.
Looks like we stepped into alien territory.
What?
Guys!
You were always in alien territory, weren't you?
Yeah, that's a given.
Right. This is like their job, is being in alien territory.
A silly line.
Indeed. Indeed, a very silly line.
Let's go. Come on.
Extreme heat can feel like extreme cold. Extreme cold can feel like extreme heat. Uh-oh.
Hey! This is not a good sign.
Morph, what are you doing?
Let's go.
We've got to see that.
Get out of here. No, not this again. What's going on?
A door here, a wall here, a wall there, a wall there, a wall there, and a wall on top. Where did all the walls come from?
Right. They can morph. Okay.
Near instantaneously, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. Speed morphing is a thing here. They're just going to knock on the door?
Right.
You may notice that I'm speaking very slowly at the moment. Why do you think that is?
I think that's because you are inebriated and you are trying not to say certain words that would get you in trouble.
I will reveal nothing.
See, you live in the UK. Here in America, we have a thing called pleading the fifth. Can't incriminate yourself if you don't have to.
But we're doing a YouTube video, so I can't get away with not talking.
True.
Very
true.
What will the... Oh, fuck!
Will what?
Will the audience think? For fuck's sake. I'll do it again.
And another one.
Raptor.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
people how much pain I'm in.
You're in pain. I can't see you, but I can
Do it in the form
feel
of
it.
Shakespearean poetry.
Like a limerick.
Yes.
For once, there was a man who madeth videos for funsies, and he doth made himself subject to the whims of a maniac. And indeed, doth those whims brought an end, untimely and ghastly.
Cringe, 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 cringe.
Too good. Too good. Oh, man.
Jake.
Okay, we're in the black box. Where's the light coming from?
What are you doing?
Man, I thought there was
just
no...
so they can actually film them. Right, 3 fingers.
Get us out of here!
Oh.
Help!
What?
Help!
Who's gonna help you? It's Yerks! They don't care? Wait, are they taking off?
Mate, it's a fucking rocket.
What?
Denim ain't gonna save you this time,
How do
guys.
we smash? How do we smash book 5 and book 7 together?
Mate, I know this is completely irrelevant, but I suddenly feel drunk. Usually it's a gradual thing, but like a minute ago I was fine, and now suddenly I'm like, ugh.
You're rolling.
What bleep is happening?
What?
I didn't say it. I nearly said
Good
it.
job.
Nearly said
job.
it.
So proud of you.
I don't know why I suggested this particular forfeit, but it's absolutely murdering me.
Oh, but you're being such a good sport about it.
You can say what you want. You're not suffering any consequences.
Oh, I'm suffering the consequences of enjoying your company. That's consequence enough.
That makes no sense. You're suffering the enjoyment. Fair enough. Morph, Cassie, morph.
So wait a second. They're not in the ship. How would they get in the ship?
Quick,
Wow,
get the out-of-date fire extinguisher.
You can become an animal that can push down the door. Why?
What?
Why are you grabbing the thing?
We have to
Don't grab the
consider
thing.
what animals they have. Cassie has a horse, which has a strong hind kick.
She's got a lion. Lions are strong
she's got
animals.
a lion. And she's choosing to use a fire extinguisher.
They could be cockroaches and go through the holes just like Jake and Marco did.
Do you see? Do you see?
There's plenty of ways
mean,
to do this.
Do you see? I mean, when this episode takes a sudden and sharp downturn in quality.
Yeah, it's very weird. It's a very weird combination of. I would never have thought to put books 5 and 7 together. That just would never have crossed my mind. But I guess
what it be. That's
yeah.
Oh, fuck.
That is what it is. That is what it is.
3 fingers. Fucking hell.
Right.
I don't think I need to add any more fingers to subsequent forfeits. I'm drunk enough. This has destroyed me. I think we have to be fair now. I think we have to.
Yeah, we don't want you barfing. We don't want you barfing in the bathtub again, like you were that one time.
I do need to go to the lavatory, but not for that reason. So.
Well, good. I'm glad not for that reason.
Yes.
That could
keep them entertained for a couple of minutes, Raptor. Be right back.
Okay. Because, like, how are they going to get... Because presumably... I'm just trying to puzzle this out in my brain. So, the ship is taking off, but the ship is inside the room. Okay? They've got to get into... The ship has already taken off or is beginning to take off. It's very unclear about which direction that's supposed to be in. Is it supposed to be taking off? Is it going to take off? I guess we'll have to see when it plays out how quickly this whole thing resolves. Because it's like, would it just be that? But there's morph sensors all over the place. So if theoretically they have some kind of capture element, the best strategy would be that they would capture them and then they would be on some kind of transportation system that would then take them to the bug fighter. Because otherwise you would have to have strategically placed like ships that are going to launch them into outer space all over the place. Everywhere that has the morphing detector. Because like the guy, the security guard was like in that sector. Because the morph detector went off. And then he said, that's right before this. Okay, here we go. So what does this guy say?
The morph detector has been activated.
Excellent. Let's wait and see where they're headed.
Right. They wait and see. I'm just trying to figure out what the Yerk plan is here because I'm very confused. So like, because like I would think that the best thing to do would be if they were trying to capture them, that because they have these morph detectors all over the place, right? And then I was trying to figure out, so if you had these morph detectors all over the place, and there's supposedly a ship that's going to launch them into outer space, which is what it seems like is going to happen, you would have to have these hidden spaceships everywhere you had morph detectors. Because there's no guards. It's not like they would funnel them into an area where the ship would be. So the smartest thing would be that you would have to have some kind of like capture system that would then transport them to the ship that was stationed that they could take them away in.
That reminds me, why did they go to this place in particular?
Because it has the Kandrona. They only went into this room because they saw the red light, and they're like, "Oh, that's where the Kandrona is."
Yeah, but why did they go to this building?
Because they were talking. Because Jake overheard Tom say that the new Kandrona was in the EGS tower.
Yeah, okay. I'm forgetting because I'm drunk. Because you Raptor, have made me drink too many fingers.
Oh, well.
That's my excuse. And it's
like
a bad one, yes, but some people might believe me.
True.
Not me, but people who are gullible.
You know, people.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are.
The voting public.
Right. The
extinction of
fine
doom.
folks of the audience.
Cassie.
Okay, here we go. You're not even hitting the doorknob. You're just hitting the door.
See, this is why women shouldn't vote.
You would want to hit the doorknob so that the lock would come off, because the lock is presumably on the door. I don't know. Okay.
Blondes. Raptor, blondes.
That's right. That's right. I forget. Okay, set this down. Run inside. Okay, so they're just gone.
Where'd they go?
Gone. Gone away.
Gone home.
Gone away forever.
Uh-oh.
Floor's hot.
Or is it cold? I don't know anymore, because they said that it seemed... Maybe it's cold.
I don't know how they would have launched, but it would be more than hot.
It'd be molten. The ground would be molten, unless it's some kind of, like, weird ceramic space metal.
Yeah, it's probably some sort of space technology.
I'm sure. Because, again, how... They would have to have all of these ships all over the place. Because there would be no guarantee that they would go to this one spot.
That's yeah.
Because theoretically,
I get you're saying now. I didn't quite get it earlier.
Because if they that's why I went back and was trying to figure out what the guy was saying when he was like, well, let's see where they're going. It's like, well, wait a second, like. If they came in at any other entrance, then your plan would have completely fallen apart. So in order to work, there has to be like tons of hidden spaceships all over the place.
They're not
like,
really spaceships, though. To be fair to the show, they're not really spaceships. They're just little homing vessels.
Cubes. Cubes. We got rockets on them. Cubes got rockets. Does the rocket? Because
Raptor,
the walls.
You've got rockets on you.
Well, wait a second. The floor didn't come up. Only the walls and the ceiling came up. So if it needs to go up, if it needs to propel itself up, there needs to be thrusters on the bottom of it, which means that either the floor needs to be a fake floor that they can hide the rocket part. We just got to keep going. I can't do it. Balls? Yeah.
Balls. I've avoided your trap.
Very good.
My camera's got one bit of battery left, but I've got another battery left somewhere. So it might be a case that I just quickly swap batteries.
Okay.
Cassie,
let's see.
Rach, get in.
You can morph. Oh, see, they did the Hork-Bajir sound again.
That wasn't the Hork, was it?
It was totally. They totally did a Hork-Bajir, like far off Hork-Bajir roar. The roar.
Was it a stock noise though?
No, I don't think it's a stock noise because it's a noise that is specifically made for this show.
Notice how they still don't use a morph.
Yeah, when she says it's too small, then just morph something smaller. Like,
but didn't
you
realise, Raptor, that they are stupid now?
They don't even know about the They don't even know about the morph detectors. Like they don't know that that's a thing. So they could still morph, and even so, again, do they have a secret hidden spaceship in the floor in the vent? I don't think so.
You've arrived at a conclusion that is appropriate for this scenario.
Confused.
It's almost as if the Animorphs know that these morph sensors are there now, which by all intents and purposes they shouldn't know. But it's like they do, which makes no sense.
Yeah. No more failure. You know, Visser 3 did say no more failures. And so
he did say that, so they're not failing. Sure.
Right now, we're definitely not failing. This is definitely work. The Yerk plan is working.
Just noticed my camera went right out of focus there. That was weird. Anyway, Cassie and Rachel on an adventure. And Tom is there?
Uh-oh.
I hope they don't see us as we push ourselves up against the fucking thing.
Masters of stealth and espionage. This borderlines on tiny net territory is what I'm saying.
Borderlines on mental insufficiency.
True. Very true. I would agree.
Alert Visser 3, the installation has succeeded. The morphing sensor was activated and the Andalite bandits have been captured. They are on route to your location.
You did a good job. Let us know if there are any changes.
Oh,
yes,
thanks,
sir.
buddy.
Let's go.
Let's go where?
It's a very good question. Presumably to where they're getting taken to.
To the coffee room.
I've got a game of foosball that I need to finish.
To the lavatories.
Yeah, right. Everybody, we're gonna go braid each other's hair.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
But they don't have us.
True.
Follow me.
Listen to this jam.
Jake, I think we're in big trouble, man.
No. No. We got hot news coming in here from Marco.
Just keep
yes.
looking. We'll be okay.
Well, you were just tricked by the Weirks successfully. And now we get to listen to this banger of a song.
Yeah, what is this music? Oh, fuck's sake. It's that word again.
Is it jazz? It's not jazz.
No,
is it
no,
jazz?
it's not. It's Fuck's sake. Just don't ban the word fuck, because then I'm truly fucked.
I only try to do British swear words because I thought that would be more fair.
Right, 3 fingers for that one. I'm not adding those subsequent fingers because I'm already fucking sloshed.
Yeah, fair.
What?
Very fair.
I'm chinga. Is going to happen in the next episode is that we keep all the banned words. We don't keep the added fingers.
Good call. So that resets it. I like it. Right, let's see if this tiny lever will save them.
Was I saying?
We were talking about the next episode.
No. Oh fuck!
You're talking about the music.
Yeah, the music. What?
Yeah.
Fuck. 6 fingers. Is this music for this scene? You're doing this on purpose, Raptor. I know you're doing.
Yes, I am.
It's ill-placed. It's ill-placed. Let's just carry on before I say it again.
Yeah, right. But They probably don't want to open the panel. Because then it's just going to be space, right?
World total?
To be fair, they don't know what.
Oh, it's a win. Oh, man.
I want.
Oh, the window.
Is that?
Oh, it's the yerkiest window you've ever seen.
It's like that door. By the way, I said the wrong word again, so I'm up to a total of 9 fingers, which I will gradually get through. But that is, I mean, to be fair to the show, it's almost as if they've created a new language, and that's what
they're trying. They're trying to create a visual language for the Yeerks. Because how do you create a visual language for a group of slugs? I think that's totally fine.
Yes, I said the word again. 12 fingers. Stop laughing at me, Raptor.
Oh, I'm only enjoying the irony of the situation.
I shall have my revenge someday.
Someday. They say it's a dish best served cold. Whoa! Psychedelic space.
This can't be happening. Houston, we have a problem.
Oh, it's a joke. That's an Apollo 13 reference.
14 fingers. I'm sad.
I'm sad.
I am perturbed.
Oh, man.
I am peeved.
That's too funny.
What's the next banned word? To be fair, we haven't. I just said the word again, so that's 50. No, 17 fingers. Can we please eliminate that word? It's broken me. It's absolutely wrecked me.
Okay, how about this? Okay.
No, I refuse to back down from the challenge. I refuse to back down from the challenge.
Good for you. Good for you.
It'll just have to be a lot of mental preparing for next week. And probably some owed fingers. There is to be another word added to the list. Because, to be fair, there haven't been many forfeits this episode.
True. You just been stacking up.
God. Words. I'm still heckin' drunk. I've got about 2 pints to finish. I will do that gradually as the episode comes to a conclusion.
There you go. You ready for the next banned word?
Yes.
Medi.
I'm just gonna have to call Medi. I can't even say the second part of the name I give them. Tell the audience what name I usually use.
Usually you call them Medibolics.
And I realised that I just said the W word again whilst asking that question, so 20 fingers. Oh my God, you've led me into a trap.
How about, well, I think for the sake of you, we will just say, drink whatever you have left, and then that will be the end of it for this episode.
Yeah.
Because we need
I've got loads of drinks left.
Okay, well, whatever you feel, if you just want to finish your 2 pints or whatever.
I'll just gradually drink it all.
Okay.
As we go through, that's what it is now. It's just keep drinking.
Consider it your penance, and we will be done with it.
So, how do I refer to this person from now on?
You know who.
You know, like Voldemort. Right, we got to.
Or you could say, my dear friend, right?
He shall not be named. We're gonna have to.
I tried, Betty. I tried very hard for you. Okay.
We have to pause the video from it while I replace the battery. Hold on.
Okay, go for it.
Let's carry on, Milado.
All right, Mon frere.
Man, this is no time for jokes.
This is the perfect time for jokes, Jake. We're rocketing into space, probably to our doom. I, for one, plan on going with a smile.
So close in your heart. I don't even know what the lyrics are. What kind of lyrics are these?
Is there a green screen?
I mean, technically in the back, there would be a green screen, right? Because they're not actually going into space.
How can you be sure?
It's true. What if they're all just already...
How many fingers do I owe at this point? It was 20 at the last count.
Yeah, I was going to say 20 was the last time that you had said.
So we're looking at about 3 pints minimum.
Minuminum. Anemone. Nebenheim. Nurs.
Is there any way I can make up these fingers in another way?
Just finish the episode with me. That's what we'll do. You can make it up to me by finishing the episode.
He who shall not be named will not accept that.
Well,
there needs to be some kind of extra forfeit.
Slap yourself in the face.
You did that on purpose. That hurts.
I'm trying to wake you up a little bit.
My hand is a weapon.
Oh.
Wake me up inside.
Before you go. Yeah, you could also do that one. You could also do that song too. Yeah.
That wasn't the lyric.
No, wake me up inside would be save me from the nothing that I've become.
Yeah! Round of applause for Raptor.
Hey,
even though he's a villainous person.
Hey, I was an angsty new metal teen too, okay? I still unironically love listening to Linkin Park, so.
Which bands from those years do you still listen to? This forfeit is ruining my way of speaking.
I still listen.
Every word is judged.
I still do listen to Linkin Park, and I also still listen to Evanescence.
My brother used to listen to Lost Prophets before they found out that the guy was a pedophile.
A PDF file?
PDF. You've ruined PDFs for me now. Let's just carry on.
Okay, what's...
This music is unusual.
Funky! Okay, Marco, what are you gonna do?
You with me, Rach?
Meanwhile...
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the females are femaling.
They're dieharding it. Crawling through the vents. Uh-oh. They're like on the top of the tower. Wait. Were they always that high up?
Are they high up or are they just...
That's the implication. They're shooting it from a low angle, which would suggest that they're trying to imply that they're very high up, even though they haven't shown us how high up they are.
You see the pattern of their denim and black clothes.
Yes.
You know, it forms the meme Lost.
Oh, there you go. I thought,
you know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about. I thought you were going to make some really deep connection to say, you see how they've planned their wardrobes as a perfect inverse of each other to represent how Cassie is so empathetic and so caring, and Rachel is.
And you realize that I said the W word again.
I was letting you stew in it, my friend.
We need to think up another forfeit, just so I can get rid of these fingers, because I will die.
Oh man, it's the only way to make it through. It's the only way to get you drinking in an episode that doesn't have a lot of forfeit.
Can I eat something unsavory?
Sure, you could eat something unsavory.
Give me a second and I'll find something.
Oh man. See, I kind of like my idea, right? It's like, oh, she has jeans on the bottom, she has jean on the top, and that's how you can tell that they're symbolically the inverse of each other. Thematically, they are opposites. but yet they are so close. They are unified in their desire and their love of denim. But in their souls, they are ripped asunder, torn apart, and not, dare I say, any more different than having jean pants and jean jacket. It also kind of looked like there was an eyeball on the other side of that thing.
Okay, I think I've come up with a solution.
Okay, what's up?
Just to wipe some fingers off, I've got some Mexican-style chili sauce, which on the bottle says 4 out of 4 peppers strength.
Oh, buddy.
So I'm just going to drop some of this on my tongue.
Buddy. Oh, but
that'll make me drink my 20 fingers.
Oh, buddy.
Just anything to not drink anymore. The pain is real.
It's the only way I could feel anything inside.
Please continue the episode while I unscrew this cap.
Oh man, there.
We can't morph.
Why not?
Put those morphing sensors.
Okay. When did they establish that they knew about the morphing sensors?
Because Tom just told them when they were inside the vent and poorly hiding. Tom made a phone call.
It's almost as if they knew beforehand. Right, I'm going to dump a bunch of this chili sauce on my tongue.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes. This is such a bad idea.
Oh
man.
Yeah. Carry on.
They can't work.
No way. But that's our way out.
Is it?
Air from the outside. Let's just go back the other way.
Oh man, that's got a fan behind it.
Look.
That's why she's a
I'll go
gymnast.
first.
Come on.
See you on the other side.
Remember that Rachel has no character in this show.
Man, they kill Rachel this early, huh?
Yes.
Oh!
Dear God.
Wait
She
a second.
jumped 2 meters, and I realized that I just said the D word.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Look.
Sweet heaven.
He who shall not be named. I know that I've built up a list of forfeits. I will make it up somehow. This forfeit system has fucked me. It's fucked me into the... I can't even keep up with the forfeit. I'm up to like 27 fingers.
Yeah, compounded.
I don't even have that many fingers.
You don't even have that many fingers and toes. You've actually even exhausted your toes already, too. And imagine drinking pints with your feet.
And we still got 5 minutes to go. Let's go through. Let's just go. Let's try to reach the finish line at this point.
Okay, mildly hop. Can Cassie mildly hop?
Come on, Cassie.
Your guitar.
I don't think she can. I don't think she has got the strength to do it.
Come on, Nadia.
Oh shit, she did.
Oh man.
She did it.
Great job. Great job, everyone. Really top notch. Oh, whoa.
Drama.
Was that a pool ship? Oh lord, is that a pool ship?
The budget was spent here.
Yeah. Look at this. Holy cow.
Right, Raptor, while I go to the little boy's room, I want you to talk about the epicness of this particular shot.
It's pretty epic. Look at all those greebles. Let's see here. What do we got? Yeah, look at this. We've got like a panning shot of like going up underneath. We got some space in the background. We got the bug fighter is hard to see, but this is, man, look at this thing. It doesn't have the spider legs, but I like how it's got these big engines on the bottom. That's pretty cool. And this is like really intimidating. I wonder if it feels very much like an Independence Day style thing, especially, but yeah, look at, man, they're doing all kinds of stuff. Man, they even have like an opening thing. Is this supposed to, Is this supposed to be a bug fight? I'm guessing this is supposed to be a bug fighter. How? This spaceship is huge. Obviously the big one, but this one that they're riding in is also huge. How did that thing hide in that tiny room? This spaceship is way bigger. I'm gonna have to call BS on him because he was saying it's like, oh, it's not a ship, it's like a little pod. This is not a little pod. This is about as big. Look at it, it's got 3 engines. 1, 2, 3 on the bottom of it. 3 engines. And then 1 big one in the back. There's no way. There's no way they had these hidden all throughout their little secret underground base. That just doesn't make any sense. No sense at all. The Yeerks and their weird plans. I'm calling shenanigans on you because you said that the thing was like a little pod that they were getting shot up into. This is what they are inside. This.
I was about to mention that. It looks like a phallus.
It's got 3 engines on the bottom and a big engine on the front. There's no way that this.
How did it fit into the room?
Exactly. And they have these buried all over in case. I don't know, man. It's very weird.
But, do you think about the imagery we have here?
I mean, it's definitely a choice. It's definitely some production choices that were made about the.
It does look particularly phallic, that ship.
Yes,
it
it does.
Let's move on.
I mean, this is a cool shot.
What's happening?
They use miniatures and all kinds of stuff in different shots.
The series needed more of this.
Absolutely, 100%. Get some bug.
Less phallicness, but more ships.
And like, is the wee ship supposed to be a bug fighter? I'm guessing it's supposed to be a bug fighter.
Did you just call it the wee
I did call it the wee ship.
You make me chuckle somewhat.
Oh man, I'm glad I give you mild entertainment.
Jake. The difference between a horse and a fish.
This episode has been mild entertainment.
Uh-oh, here we go. Set up again. Oh yeah, see more. Now you should morph.
Where are they?
Yeah, good job, guys.
The sheer incompetence
Good job, guys.
of these fumbling, bumbling
They
idiots.
didn't put morphing sensors on the trapping thing. You'd think that...
They didn't realise that if they'd caught Andalites, they might morph something small.
No matter how big, no matter how small. They have morph detectors.
Look at the way they shine their torches, their flashlights, as you Americans call them, at the open elevator.
They're Dracons. Not just their torches, they're Dracon.
Balls. Balls! Not the other B word, balls!
Oh, too good.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
I'm with you.
Bug time. Good thing it's really dark on your ships, or else they would be seen. What is with the walls?
It's alien.
No, it's like they took, you know, the chutes that they use when they're constructing tall buildings so you can throw trash down into the bin.
Just one more screw.
It's like they covered the whole wall in those
Okay,
things.
you go get Axe, and I'll see what I can find around here. It's too
You go get. How is she gonna get Axe?
If we leave, the Yeerks are gonna.
Is Axe anywhere?
Axe and Tobias are quote unquote laying low, whatever that means.
Axe is missing. Tobias is dead. No.
Why wouldn't they go get...
Are we supposed to do here?
I don't know. I have no idea what their plan is. Completely unbeknownst to me.
It's completely balls.
Move the camera
Hogwash.
just like we move the entrances to the.
Fiddlesticks.
Right.
Not splendid.
Not splendid.
The Kendrona
Rubbish.
is the least of our worries right now, Cass.
Twaddle.
Oh, close.
Rach, they have Jake and Marco. We've got to find them before they move them too.
True. Just called you
You're
out.
right.
Think about this, Rachel.
While we're at it, we'll trash the Kendrona.
Yeah, it's a good thing that they left it unprotected.
My guess, we get out the way we came in.
Ground.
That's what she said.
Ground control to Major Tom.
Do you think about this alien setting?
This is very yellow.
Let's check down here.
Orange. I think you'll find.
Someone's coming.
Better. Why'd you demorph?
It's very abandoned.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Uh-oh. I feel like there's a stock noise for that door opening.
Hold on. How do they get through that door?
See? Marco smacked a panel on the wall.
Someone's coming. Now.
He tapped a
Great security system.
foolproof.
Anybody can just put their hand on it.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
But I doubt. There's no way that the room that they just got into isn't unimportant. It's probably a very important
Janitor's
room.
closet.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
Oh, you know. In our gray jumpsuits.
I don't like what's behind door number 1. Let's try door number 2. Come on.
Joe.
Alright, I'll open another freaking drink.
Are you doing that, or are you just going to pour some more chili sauce on your tongue?
I'll do both, because I owe about 1 million fucking things at this point.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's not fun. That's not fun! What's the next thing?
The next word?
I said it again! Fuck it, at this point, it doesn't even matter.
No, it does not. The next word is hawk.
Like, hockey stick.
Like H-A-W-K, the bird of prey. Hawk.
This is the list so far. Remember, everybody, this list carries on into next episode. The fingers reset, but the words do not. So, it's been basically one single word on this list that has fucked me over repeatedly.
Trashed.
And it's that one.
Absolutely.
I implore Raptor to reconsider. I implore you to reconsider.
I think not.
Chosen one.
I'm coming.
He knows. He fucking knows.
It's a great movie.
I'm busy pouring my second pint, but the head has got a bit inset. Why is my camera going out of focus again? This is crazy.
You're rocking too
Stop
hard.
it, camera. Let's carry on while I drink a lot more beer. Trick to vent.
Oh man.
This is truly a glorious moment for us all.
Why? You don't have the Andalites anymore.
Bandits. They have fallen, and soon shall earth.
In a moment, my guards will bring through the Andalite prisoners.
Oh, he doesn't even know.
I have delivered what I have promised, and it is only fitting.
So,
the size of this audience. Considering this is an empire, he is Visser 3 leading an invasion of a planet, and this is the size of his audience.
I have no idea who they are. They supposed to be like generals? Are they supposed to be lieutenants? Are they sub-vissers? I have no idea. I have no idea who these people even are.
15 fumbling, bumbling wumblers. That's it. That's all he has to address. Not a single Hork-Bajir. Not a single Garrotron.
No Taxons.
As much as I hate referencing book 37. Because fuck that book. Did you see, I watched Animorphology because somebody on my channel Have you seen my podcast watches?
Yes, I have, and I did watch the ones of you listening to reviews of people who liked the weakness.
Did they like the weakness? No.
Not really.
I was fooled.
They certainly sounded like they did in the first part.
But it was a completely different weakness.
True.
They deliberately read a fan fiction called The Real Weakness.
Oh.
And then they did a second episode. This is Animorphology, by the way, a fun podcast. Go watch it. Where then in the second episode they looked at the actual The Weakness, book 37.
That's funny.
And said how shit it was.
It's a bad book.
It is a bad book. Raptor, your opinion on book 37.
It's a bad book. It's not a good book.
It's a bad
book. It's not. It's weird. It's all over the place. It's very much like the TV show. It doesn't really feel like the spirit of anything else. It's kind of all over the place.
It's not the spirit of Christmas.
True. There's no little boy on a
Anybody
crutch.
who says they like 37 will put a disclaimer that they like it because it's so bad it's funny.
See, that's not a real reason. It's not a real reason. I want to hear a compelling argument for why it belongs at all. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear that.
That's what I'm searching for on my podcast watch. I'm looking for a single podcast that has anything positive to say about that book. And it's been a failure so far. It's been a failure. It's a bit like the TV series, looking for positive reviews of that. But speaking of the TV series, we've got 2 minutes left of this episode.
Let's finish it.
I've got a pint left. I already owe all the fingers of this pint, but let's see how much more we get.
That Visser one be here to witness
Here we go.
Sacrifice and mine and our victory.
Close. All right, here we go.
Not a single Hawk Vizier in sight. Taxon.
Or Ged. Here we go. Zoom in.
Notice how the light increases on his face there. So
direction.
We start with him with a lot of shadow on the left side of his face. And then as we move the camera, the orange glow. So they've got an orange light coming from over here that lights up that side of his face. Camera trick.
Marco, no, it's your mom.
Yeah, bro, I got it. Hair and all. To be continued.
Shit.
Nice. Very good.
So that's the end of the episode.
Very good.
I am drunk. I think it's I don't think I need to say it. These are the banned words on the screen right now. Okay, so Raptor.
Yes.
I still have a full pint here. We can have a bit of end of episode discussion, or we can end it here, or whatever you want to do.
We got to rate the episode, and then we should probably be done.
The episode was a mixed bag. There were some very good moments, but there were also some really shit moments. Would you agree with that?
Definitely was. I would agree that it was a mixed bag. Although I will be very positive. I really liked this episode. It feels like it's from a completely different show.
By the way, can I just say that forfeit ends now? I can say whatever word I want.
Yes.
Okay, so you like this
I liked
one.
this one.
You said it felt like the same show to me. I'm sorry.
It doesn't see, and I think that's it because of like the cool effects shot, the fact that they had all of that stuff in the beginning, building up with Marco and his dad, building up with Jake, establishing the connection with his mom that then had a payoff at the end of the episode, right? Good banter between Rachel and Cassie and Marco. Jake and Marco had really good banter. The stuff with Tom was good. Like, is there weird stuff? Absolutely. The piece of paper and Jake's, but like, the very fact that they even tried to do something, right? That was kind of clever. Like, oh, Homer walks in, he gives him the piece of paper, he looks outside, sees real Homer, and then goes back, and then Jake pulls the thing. You know, there's setup and payoff. There was some well-executed moments, but it just feels...
They showed some competency,
yeah,
basically.
And that's why I say it feels like a different show, is because this episode, and it's kind of like the other one that I liked a lot, the Between Friends one. Like, one of the best parts of the book series is how these characters interact with each other, right? And one of the reasons, it's in my opinion, why people tend to not like book 44, right? People don't like book 44 because Cassie goes off on her own and has her own solo adventure, right? And people like the characters are what keep us coming back to these stories, because they're interesting and they're really well realized and they're thoughtfully done when they're written well. And when the TV show does that, when they try to mimic some of those character traits, that's when the TV show works the best.
Yes.
And this was an episode of that, where they, like I said, is it kind of weird to take book 5 and book 7 and mush them together in terms of that? Yeah, but, I guess when they don't have the... what was the... it's been too long, and I'm forgetting the exact conceit in book 5. They try to steal a bug fighter, right, to go land in front of the White House. That was the plan in book 5.
Yes, and it goes a bit tits up.
Yeah. So clearly they don't have the budget to do something like that, but kind of keying off some of the stuff in book 7 about the EGS tower, like giving you a location to go to and a reason to go to. They have a Kandrona, right? Like, okay, at least they kind of tried a little bit to make something happen, to kind of have some setup and kind of do this other kind of thing. Was it bumbled along the way? Absolutely. Why is the ship in the floor?
As would be expected.
Right. Why is the ship in the floor? The hot and cold conversation. Right? Like using the fire extinguisher to knock down the door. The morph sensors. I mean, all of these things are ridiculous and they're bad. But at the very least, they tried to have some kind of like escalation and progression in terms of how things go.
So are you saying that in previous episodes they didn't try?
Absolutely. Absolutely, they didn't try.
Fair. That's a fair conclusion to come to.
Because, like...
So how would you rate this episode out of 10?
I would say this episode is an 8. I would give this episode I'm going to be real generous. I'm going to say this is an 8 episode.
I'll give it a 7.
Okay. 7 seems good.
It's not bad. Not bad. Yeah. Like the last episode, I think you gave a 6. I gave a 7.
Yeah.
Largely because it was an uncanny valley episode where it was so bad that it was actually quite entertaining.
Yeah.
This episode it had its bad moments, but also had its good moments. Yeah. It had good moments in it.
Yeah.
Which is unusual for the Animorphs TV series, honestly.
And again, I feel like the episodes that seem to be the strongest are the ones that either follow the books more closely or they're more focused on character moments. They slow down a little bit and let the characters breathe. And this episode
I will say,
this episode had both of those elements.
This is one of the only episodes where we get spaceship stuff.
Yeah.
We actually get to see spaceship and them out in space.
Spaceships in a science fiction show?
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's more likely than
Absolutely
you think.
Crazy. Anyway, Raptor, I owe about 1 million fingers. What I'm going to do here is say, he who shall not be named, even though I can name you at this point because the forfeit's over, Medibollocks, because I owe so many fingers, and I'm not going to do them now for the sake of my fucking liver.
True.
I will allow you to come up with a special forfeit. It must not include alcohol, but you must include... Because I know you'll freaking watch this, because you watch every one. Thank you for that, by the way. Fucking love you. Medibot. Round of applause for fucking Medibox. Fucking love you. Right? You come up with your own special forfeit, which will be valid for the next episode. Okay? That's what I will give to you now. Okay? Raptor,
Yeah.
It's been another good episode.
Absolutely.
It's been fun. Next week, well, not next week, but next episode we do will be on the leader part 2.
Exciting.
Where we will keep the banned words, and of course you'll add more.
True.
As we go along, but we will reset the finger clock, as it were.
Absolutely.
And I'll try to eliminate the word "what" from my vocabulary. That's the single word that has fucked me up.
So good.
But anyway,
worth it. It's worth it in a show where you have to ask questions constantly of...
It's not like that. It's such a common word. It makes you realise how common a word it is.
True. True.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Say bye, Raptor. Say any final words you have.
Remember to keep your leaders safe and paint-free, and utilize any kind of communication you can, so that way you don't, have to yell across fences, sneak around, potentially getting caught.
Speaking of communication, we found out that mine is pretty shit if I failed this challenge so heavily. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. We'll see you next time. It's been fun again. And, yeah, have a good one. See you later.
See ya.
Ta-ra.